high, and grab their elbow. Okay? So we're going to start pushing into them, then step back into the side so they step closer with that foot. That's on the same side as your collar. Okay? So after we get that, our body, so it goes in, boom, the body is going to be kind of bladed perpendicular to theirs. So we can do that penetration step. Okay? So we're going to drop everything, meaning our grips. We're going to go down to our knee. Okay? Once our knee hits, our head comes to the outside, and we basically just fall over this way. Okay? My hands are going to be out for base. I can use my hands here to kind of block his legs, but as soon as I know that he's going, my hands are going to come out for base, so I can pass him. I don't want to watch out there, Kelvin. So as he falls, I cartwheel to the side. Now what I want us to do from here, right after we cartwheel, bring our arm up to here, block their hip, and go knee to belly. Okay? And then that's where we'll stop on this one. Okay? So, we're here. Good. Get that leg closer. Penetration set. Bring our head to this side. It's really important. Fall back. Cartwheel over. Move up a bit. Base on his hips so you can elevate your hips and elevate your body so you can go insert your knee. Okay? Try to make it one step. Okay? There could be a lot of details on knee to belly, but try not to be here, here, then here. Okay? Try to use, his body, push one step. Okay? We good on that, or we need to see it again? This is what we've been working on all week. So, we good? Any questions? All right. Good. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the takedown. So, boom, step, right here, outside, fall, cartwheel over, come to here, knee to belly, now go cross collar, nice and neat, okay? So this hand, cross collar, here, and get sleep, okay? Notice I'm up on my foot here, I'm not like this, no way at all, okay? So we need to be out here, okay? Pay attention to where your foot is when you're on the belly. If you're too close like this, you don't have a good base. Here, I can follow him around, okay? So I come here, I'm going to step with this foot. So I'm going to step closer to his head. I'm going to sit him up, and I squat behind him and pinch my knees a little bit. Okay? So this hand will still be on the collar. I pull him here. I squat. This hand comes around the neck, and this feeds to the collar. Okay? See that? So I was originally here. This comes around. Feed it to this hand. That's important. Don't just hang out here and expect this hand to get a big grip. Feed it. Open. Feed it. Okay? Now I'm going to sit back at an angle. I'm going to take his arm too. Move this way. Throw my leg over. Okay? Both of my legs over. Hand comes behind his head. There's 1, 2. Here. 2, 3. Okay? Use that series. So we'll just act on it. So I've done with the takedown here. Boom. Just got done with the takedown. In here. Pop up, knee to belly. Get your grip. Here and here. Step, lift, squat. Feed. Sit at this angle. Over, over. Yeah, this choke. Try to put your hand behind his head. Grab your hands. Come away. Grab here. Now, this is important too. When you switch for the arm here, don't let this leg just trail down here. Because if I go for the arm, he stuffs that. Yeah, bad spot. Okay. So if I go for the arm, this leg comes up because you want him to fall into a pocket. Fall into a space here. Okay? Okay, I'll do it one more time all the way through. You guys can see everything. And here. Boom, push into a little bit, step to the side, pull. Belly, cross collar grip, grab the sleeve. Step, sit them up, feet it to your other hand. Walk to the side, put your legs over. Choke number 1. Choke number 2, put the leg up, and wrist. Okay, any questions on that? Also notice, when I got the arm bar, I didn't let go of his leg. Okay, it's important too. Go for the bow and arrow. Decide to switch to the arm bar. Keep a hold of that leg. You can't try to get tighter once you get your leg over the face. Okay? We good? What's that? Yeah. You can do the takedown every time if you want. If you're getting sore knees like I did, you can just start like after the takedown, like cartwheel into second toe quad stuff. Okay? Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Bow and arrow choke or go triangle. Reverse triangle. One more time with bow and arrow. Okay. So everything else is the same, right? Boom. Yeah. Bam. Here. Boom. Collar. Here. Pull. Slide. Here. Stick to your butt. Ankle so I can throw this over his arm, okay? So now, I'm going to loosen this up. We have this choke. We'll go to the bow and arrow, okay? Now we also can put our shin, we can hip escape a little bit into our knee. Here too. For a tighter bow and arrow choke. If that's not working,
That ain't gonna work.
extend our leg, going over. For another one. Okay? That one's kind of a fancy one. Or you can always go to the armbar. If you don't like these, just go to the armbar. Okay? So we get to this part, if you have your arm over their arm, that's perfect. You can go into a triangle and everything from the back, which is one thing I really like to do. So you can switch here and grab your shin and get a rear triangle as well. So here, boom, and to finish, grab his knee. And extend, rear triangle.
Did you say NP's dead?
And extend.
Oh, and extend.
You can
Maybe hold it longer.
give me 200.
He's dead.
So say we get to here. So I'm just adding on a few more options for you guys, okay? Everything else is the same. Okay? Pull, step, here, throw your leg over right away. Okay, finish with this. I'm loosening up so I can grab this. Okay, yeah. Regular bow and arrow. If you can, this is good, but sometimes, it'll extend and it's just kind of hard sometimes, okay? So once I pull this up, I like to underhook. So now they can try to extend all they want, it's just not going to do anything. Okay? So you have that. You can lean to the side, scoot your hips out, and then your shin is just going to come on the inside here. But as you have the grip. Here, my hips out, insert my shin. And I push my shin and pull. Okay? You can also still go for the armbar from here. This is still an armbar. As long as your knees are tight, you're fine here. You can also put a little tension on their neck. Okay? But notice this. He's not able to hitchhike out of this. Okay? And then if you want, go that over. Okay? Any questions on that? So I'm just adding on like 2 things to that. If you want to, you can try the reverse triangle. Okay, that's another option if you feel like you can.
Can you show the reverse triangle again?
Yeah. So after I'm already on the back, I'm in the choke. here. So essentially, in a triangle, you have one arm in and one arm out. His arm is in between my legs, and that one's not. Okay? So it's going to be this leg that's going to choke him. Okay? So what I need to do is make sure that I get this one across his neck. Okay? So I always like to come underneath the arm, obviously, because you have the choke. Grab my shin. Okay? Grab my shin, and my other leg's going to step out. I'm going to hip escape so I can pull my shin all the way to the other side. So basically, I'm trying to scoop my hips underneath, directly behind his head. Okay? And this leg just goes over the top like a triangle. Okay? And you can do different things here too. You can shoulder lock them, wrist lock them, all that kind of stuff. You can come up onto your hand and try to finish this way, but I find the best way is to move around and grab their leg and start going down towards the lower part of their leg. If you stay down here, it's going to be hard. Yeah, they can cross their feet and it's going to be hard to do. You might still be able to get it, but the more you come up here, the worse it is for him. And then to finish, I'm just holding this and extending my hips like that. So once I'm here, I just hold this and extend my hips away. Okay. And you can picture these two, all that same thing. You know, normal stuff for a triangle. Okay, any questions on that? You all right? All right, hand up. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. We're all here. Okay, sometimes, now it's not like, you know, it's not super common, but sometimes you get them turning into you to free everything. So this is, we're going to switch to the triangle from the bottom, okay? So as he's turning into me, I'm just going to extend that leg up and over his shoulder. Right away, I'm grabbing my shin, okay? Right away. I got to control his posture, okay? I'm grabbing my shin, make space, okay? I don't want you guys to think a ton about getting the angle first. The angle's secondary. You got to be able to lock your triangle first before you get the angle, okay? And the best way to do that is with your foot on the hip. I like to push on my knee. You don't have to, but I just feel like it gives me a better angle on the back of their neck, okay? But anyways, shoulder walk, because you want the least amount of their shoulder in your triangle. When you have a triangle, you just want their head and their arm, okay? So once I'm here, push, I push off his hip, shoulder walk straight away. Line my foot, I like to bring my knee up north, and then lock the triangle. And now there's nothing in there but his arm and his head. And it shouldn't take anything for me to finish the triangle there. I don't even need to get this much of an angle. Because a lot of people teach you, oh, you gotta look at his ear hole and all that kind of stuff. Which, yeah, that, you know, can help, but if he's got like a ton of this in here, and, you know, and I say I'm able to get my triangle locked like this, you know, that's gonna be hard. I might be able to finish it, but it's gonna be hard for me to finish it, and I don't want to burn a ton of energy, okay? So just walk straight away. So there's the least amount in there. Bring your knee up. Don't do this. Second I do this, pulls his arm out, and now I lost. I'm going to get past, okay? So I follow his arm so that he can't pull his arm out, and I lock, okay? I'm here, pinch my knees, and finish the triangle. A couple little details. Finish the triangle, point these toes up. Okay, I'm going to loosen this up so he can not pass out. Point these toes up, and then I like to turn this foot out, okay, because it closes the triangle more. So I don't really have to worry about squeezing my knees as much as doing that. Okay? So one more time, have you back. So I get to here. Oh, he starts to turn into me, so I go here. See how I let go of the collar and go right to my shin? There's no time left. If I can't reach my shin, okay, I hold his head. And I don't want him to have posture. So as he's turning into me, I hold his head or my shin. Okay? If I have his head, I make sure that his posture is broken first, and then I switch to my shin. Okay? If he's just pushing up on me and I go like this, you know, he's going to get posture. Okay? So
I make sure, you know, his posture's broken. I can use two hands, doesn't matter. I can switch and go here. That's fine. But I have to make sure his posture is broken. That's huge. So if I don't have this right away, I'm here. Okay? So here, here. Walk, walk, walk. Push. North with my knee. Lock it up. Turn. Pinch. Okay? We good on that? Any questions? All right, so we're running. No, let's do 5 minutes apiece on this. Okay? And the person that's getting choked, you turn towards the choke. Because sometimes people like, you know, break the grip and turn towards. They're going to try to square up to you. Okay? You good? Good. Hands up. 1, 2, 3.